my friends. I once believed power came from the perfection of movement. I spent years hardening my fists, conditioning my body, mastering every technique. But one night, after pushing my body beyond exhaustion, I understood something that shattered everything I knew. Your deadliest opponent isn't standing across from you in combat. It's the voice in your mind that whispers, impossible. Master your mind, and reality itself becomes your weapon. Fail to master it, and even perfect technique becomes useless. The secret I discovered that night, it will change how you see power forever. When I was 18, I faced a fight that changed me forever. My opponent wasn't particularly strong or skilled, but I was consumed by anger, by the need to prove myself. Despite all my training, all my physical preparation, I won. But I felt defeated. My techniques were perfect, yet my victory felt hollow. I had let my emotions master me instead of mastering them. You see, every day, millions of people go through life like I did then, physically capable, but mentally imprisoned. Their minds race with doubt, fear, and anger. They try to fight external battles while a war rages within. I spent years studying the greatest fighters, thinking they would teach me the secret of true power. But the real secret was in understanding this. Your body can achieve what the mind believes, and not an ounce more. I discovered that mental mastery isn't about suppressing thoughts or controlling emotions. It's about understanding them. Like understanding the flow of energy in combat. When you face an opponent, tension makes you rigid, makes you predictable. The same happens in life. Your inner tensions, your mental resistance, they make you blind to opportunities, deaf to wisdom. Let me tell you about a day that taught me the essence of mental mastery. A master served me tea, pouring until my cup overflowed. As the hot liquid spilled across the table, he spoke words that struck me like lightning. Like this cup, your mind is too full to receive anything new. I was furious at first. I, Bruce Lee, being told my mind was full. But in that anger, I proved him right. That lesson followed me into every fight, every training session. I realized I was carrying a cup full of everything I thought I knew about combat, about life. My predetermined stances, my fixed positions, my rigid beliefs, they were all limiting me. To truly grow, I had to first empty my cup. Watch a child learn, my friends. They don't carry preconceptions. They don't say that's impossible, or that's not how it's done. Their cup is empty, so they absorb everything, achieve things we adults call impossible. This is the secret of mental mastery. You must first become empty. Empty of fear, empty of limitations, empty of your own thoughts about what you can and cannot do. Only then can you become like water. Do you know why water is unstoppable? Because it has no mind of its own, no preconceptions about where it should or shouldn't flow. It simply is. This is the state your mind must reach. Water, my greatest teacher. In my countless hours of training, I observed its nature. In stillness, it reflects reality perfectly, showing truth without distortion. In motion, it adapts instantly, never struggling against obstacles, yet wearing away the hardest stone. I remember a fight that taught me this deeply. My opponent was stronger, heavier, his attacks like a mountain bearing down on me. Instead of meeting force with force, I remembered water. When he struck high, I flowed low. When he was rigid, I became fluid. Not just my body, my mind became like water. No anger, no fear, no thought of winning or losing, just pure adaptation. But listen carefully, my friend, for this goes far beyond combat. Life throws obstacles in your path. Rejection, failure, loss. Most people crash against these obstacles, becoming bitter, becoming hard. But water never crashes. It flows, adapts, finds a new path. When blocked, it doesn't struggle or force. It simply flows another way, always moving forward, always reaching its destination. This is true mental mastery. Your mind must learn to flow around obstacles, to seep through the cracks of any challenge, to reshape itself for any container life puts you in. Become like water, and no obstacle can stop your progress. No challenge can break your spirit. The greatest discovery came to me through pain. A back injury that left me bedridden for 6 months. In those dark moments, when I couldn't move, couldn't train, I learned something profound. My body had always been my identity, my strength. But forced into stillness, I discovered a deeper truth. Most see the mind and body as separate things. This is the greatest illusion. When I punch, it is not my fist that breaks the board. It is my mind, expressing itself through my fist. When I kick, it is not my leg generating power. It is my will, manifesting through my leg. I remember returning to training after my injury. For the first time, I moved not from physical strength, but from complete unity. My mind didn't command my body. They became one force, one expression. A punch was no longer just a punch. It was a complete manifestation of my entire being. This unity, my friends, is the source of all true power. In your daily battles, in your moments of challenge, stop trying to force your body to obey your mind. Instead, let them flow as one river, one force, one unstoppable expression of your true self. Now, my friends, let me share with you the path I discovered. The methods I'm about to teach you are simple, yet they will challenge everything you think you know about mental training. Start each day with the mirror exercise. Stand before your reflection. Empty your mind completely and focus on a single movement. Not just the physical action, but feel the intention behind it. The energy flowing through you, the perfect unity of thought and motion. When your mind wanders, and it will, don't fight it. Remember the water. Let the distraction flow past you. Throughout your day, practice what I call the bamboo mind. When storms of emotion rise, bend like bamboo. Don't resist, don't break. Simply yield while keeping your root. I practice this in every moment, whether I'm training, writing in my journal, or even eating. Every action becomes an opportunity for mastery. Your greatest enemy will be impatience. People want instant results, instant mastery. The true power grows like a mighty tree, slowly, steadily, its roots growing deeper each day. Focus not on the ultimate goal, but on being present in each moment of practice. This is the secret of lasting change. Let me return to that moonlit night in my cool, when this truth first struck me like lightning. I had spent years seeking power through perfection. Perfect technique, perfect form, perfect strength. But in that moment of complete exhaustion, when all my physical mastery fell away, I understood the ultimate truth. Your mind is not just a tool to be sharpened. It is not just a weapon to be mastered. It is the very source of who you are, the wellspring from which all power flows. When you truly understand this, you will see that every limitation in your life was self-imposed. Every barrier an illusion. The greatest fight you will ever face is not in any ring, not against any opponent. It is the daily battle to transcend yourself. Like water carving through mountains, your mind has the power to reshape reality itself. Not through force, but through persistence, through understanding, through becoming one with the flow of life itself. Remember this, my friends, in the end, all mastery is self-mastery. Empty your cup, flow like water, unite body and mind, and you will discover that the only true limit is the one you choose to believe in.